Day turns chaotic. It's a bright and peaceful afternoon as Mike Tyson and his daughter enjoy some quality time together. They are either walking through a park, dining at an outdoor cafe, or attending a public event where families are gathered. Tyson, known for his tough persona, is in a relaxed and cheerful mood, focused on his daughter Happy. His daughter, young and full of energy, is laughing and playing, if completely unaware of the danger about to unfold. Suddenly, the roar of motorcycles pierces the air as a group of reckless bikers speeds into the area. The bikers, loud and unruly, rev their engines, causing distress among families and children nearby. Some onlookers try to ignore them, while others seem uneasy, sensing trouble in the air. Tyson watches them carefully, his instincts kicking in, but he tries to keep his focus on his daughter. The bikers, spotting Tyson, seem to recognize him and begin to taunt him, laughing and pointing in his direction. Unbeknownst to everyone, this peaceful day is about to take a shocking and violent turn. Would you like to move to two Rowdy Bikers Arrive? Rowdy Bikers Arrive. The group of leather clad bikers, numbering around 6 to 8, parks their motorcycles recklessly, blocking the pathway. They are loud and obnoxious, revving their engines and blasting music, drawing attention from bystanders. Some of them are drinking or smoking, despite the presence of families and children in the area. A few bikers start catcalling and mocking people nearby, enjoying the discomfort they are causing. One of the bikers recognizes Mike Tyson and nudges his friend, whispering and smirking. They start cracking jokes about Tyson's past, possibly referencing his boxing career, legal troubles, or his distinctive voice. Tyson remains calm but watchful, his protective instincts kicking in as he subtly positions himself between his daughter and the bikers. His daughter, innocent and unaware of the growing tension, continues enjoying herself, unaware of the danger. One biker, trying to impress his friends, takes things too far, approaching Tyson's daughter with a cruel prank in mind. The moment that will spark Tyson's fury is just seconds away. The horrific act. One of the bikers, eager to impress his friends, grabs a lighter and sneaks up behind Tyson's daughter. With a wicked grin, he flicks the lighter near her hair, and within seconds, the flames catch onto her curls. She screams in terror, feeling the sudden heat as smoke and the smell of burning hair fill the air. Tyson, in an instant, spins around, his face shifting from calm to pure horror and rage. Nearby bystanders rush to help, patting out the flames with jackets and water, preventing serious burns. Tyson's daughter, though shaken, begins crying, clutching onto her father for protection. The bikers burst into laughter, thinking it's just a joke, completely unaware of the storm they have unleashed. Tyson locks eyes with the prankster, his breathing deep and slow, his legendary intensity taking over. The laughter from the bikers, as they start realizing who they just messed with. In that moment, the world around Tyson goes silent. His fists clench, his muscles tense, and the beast within is unleashed. Would you like to continue with 4, The Fury Unleashed? Police and Aftermath. As the last few bikers scramble to escape, the distant sound of police sirens grows louder. Tyson, still breathing heavily, checks on his daughter, who is shaken but safe, clinging to him for comfort. Bystanders rush over, offering water and support, while others excitedly talk about what they just witnessed. Several people show Tyson the videos they recorded, proving that the bikers were the aggressors. The first officers arrive, guns drawn at first, unsure of what happened until witnesses quickly explain. They see the unconscious and injured bikers scattered on the ground and realize Tyson single-handedly handled them. Tyson remains calm and cooperative, explaining the situation while keeping his arm protectively around his daughter. Paramedics arrive to check on his daughter's minor burns and assess the bikers, most of whom are barely conscious. The bikers who are still awake groan in pain, some trying to deny what happened, but the video evidence speaks for itself. The police begin placing the bikers under arrest for assault, child endangerment, and disorderly conduct. Would you like to continue? Tyson's fury awakens. As the smell of burnt hair lingers, Tyson's eyes lock onto the biker who set his daughter on fire. His normally calm expression twists into pure rage, his jaw tightening, his fists clenching so hard his knuckles turn white. His daughter, still shaken and crying, clings to his arm, her fear fueling his growing fury. The bikers, unaware of the danger they are in, laugh and mock Tyson, calling him soft for not reacting immediately. One biker smirks, "What's wrong, champ? You lost your fight?" Tyson's breathing slows and deepens, his legendary predator instincts taking over. The crowd around them falls into a tense silence, sensing something terrifying is about to unfold. A bystander murmurs, they don't know who they're messing with, as people start pulling out their phones to record. Tyson takes one step forward, his gaze locked onto the prankster, his movements calculated like a predator stalking its prey. The bikers finally notice the intensity in Tyson's eyes, their laughter fading as they realize they just made the biggest mistake of their lives. Would you like to continue with 8 and aftermath? Within hours, videos of the incident go viral, spreading across social media with hashtags like Tyson Unleashed, Protective Father, and Still the Champ. News outlets pick up the story, showing footage of Tyson single-handedly taking down multiple bikers. Fans flood social media, praising him. Mess with Tyson's daughter? You get the Tyson treatment. A few critics question whether he used excessive force, but the overwhelming public opinion supports him. Celebrities, athletes, and even fellow fighters weigh in, with many saying they messed with the wrong guy. Tyson, in a later interview, calmly states, "I just did what any father would do. You don't hurt a man's child." The bikers face serious charges, including child endangerment, assault, and reckless behavior. Lawyers confirm that Tyson acted in self-defense, and with the video evidence, he faces no legal consequences. His daughter, though shaken, recovers well, and Tyson reassures her that she's safe. Inspired by the incident, Tyson donates to anti-bullying and child protection charities, turning a dark moment into something positive. The event becomes another legendary story in Tyson's legacy, not just as a fighter, but as a father who would do anything to protect his own. Would you like to expand on any part of the legal process? Tyson breaks his silence. After days of media frenzy, Mike Tyson finally speaks out, addressing the incident in an exclusive interview. Sitting in a calm but serious manner, he says, "I'm a father first. You don't touch my kid. Period." He describes the moment his instincts took over, emphasizing that he didn't throw the first punch, the bikers did. When asked if he regrets his actions, Tyson shakes his head, replying, "Regret? No, I protected my daughter." He acknowledges that violence isn't the answer in most cases, but says some people don't understand kindness, they only understand force. The interview clip garners millions of views, with supporters praising him for standing up against bullies. One journalist asks, "What would you say to those bikers now?" Tyson simply smirks and responds, "I hope they learned their lesson." He also thanks the public for their support, reassuring fans that his daughter is safe and recovering well. The interviewer notes how, despite his past, Tyson has evolved into a disciplined, protective father, but still carries the fire of a champion. The story cements Tyson's reputation not just as a fighter, but as a father who will always defend his own. Would you like to explore 10, the biker's fate? After their humiliating defeat, the bikers face serious legal consequences for their reckless and dangerous actions. The ringleader, who set Tyson's daughter's hair on fire, is charged with child endangerment, assault, and disorderly conduct. Several of the bikers plead guilty to avoid harsher sentences, while others attempt to downplay their involvement. In court, video evidence leaves no room for doubt, showing how they instigated the entire incident. The judge condemns their behavior, stating, "You endangered a child and provoked a man with a well-documented history of self-defense." Some bikers receive fines, probation, and community service, while the main perpetrator faces jail time. The incident destroys their reputation, and some members leave their biker gang out of embarrassment. Meanwhile, Tyson remains completely unfazed, refusing to give them any more attention. When asked for a comment about their fate, Tyson simply shrugs and says they got what they deserved. The story serves as a cautionary tale, proving that some people should think twice messing with the wrong person. Word from Tyson. After weeks of media coverage, legal proceedings, and public debate, Mike Tyson gives his final statement on the incident. In an interview, he remains calm but firm, saying, "I didn't go looking for trouble. They brought it to me." He expresses relief that his daughter is safe, emphasizing that a parent's first duty is to protect their child. When asked if he would do it again, he doesn't hesitate, every single time. Tyson also acknowledges that violence isn't the ideal solution, but sometimes you have to remind people that actions have consequences. He refuses to glorify the fight, stating, "I'm not proud of what happened, but I don't regret it either." Fans continue to praise him, calling him a true warrior, not just in the ring, but in life. Some sports analysts compare the incident to his legendary fights, saying, "Even outside the ring, Tyson is undefeated." Tyson, however, makes it clear that he's moved on, stating, "I just want to focus on my family and my future." With that, the story finally settles, leaving behind a powerful message. Never mess with a man's child, especially if that man is Mike Tyson. 12. Tyson's future plans. Following the incident, Tyson chooses to focus on his family, business ventures, and personal growth. He spends more time with his daughter, ensuring she feels safe, loved, and empowered after the traumatic event. Inspired by the situation, Tyson donates to anti-bullying organizations and child protection charities, using his platform for a positive impact. In interviews, he emphasizes the importance of self-defense and discipline, encouraging parents to stand up for their children. Tyson continues to train, not for competition, but to stay sharp and healthy, proving that his warrior spirit never fades. He expands his cannabis business, launching new products while also working on motivational speaking engagements and mentorship programs. The viral incident only strengthens his legacy, reinforcing his reputation as both a fighter and a devoted father. He laughs off online jokes about him being a real-life superhero, saying, "I'm just a dad who loves his kid." Despite his past, Tyson remains a symbol of redemption, strength, and resilience, admired by fans worldwide. As the headlines fade, one thing remains clear. Mike Tyson is still the undisputed champion, both in and out of the ring. Would you like to add more details about lessons from the incident? The event becomes a teachable moment about the importance of self-defense, standing up for loved ones, and the consequences of reckless actions. Parents around the world praise Tyson for being a fierce protector, sparking discussions on how far a parent should go to defend their child. Martial arts and boxing coaches use the incident as an example of discipline, control, and effective self-defense in real-life situations. Legal experts debate the line between self-defense and excessive force, with most agreeing that Tyson acted within reason. Social media explodes with discussions about respect and consequences, reinforcing the idea that some people only understand strength. The biker's downfall serves as a warning against bullying, recklessness, and provoking the wrong person. Tyson, despite his violent past, is seen as a man who has evolved, proving that even warriors can be peaceful until they're given no choice. The incident strengthens his legacy, reminding the world that Tyson isn't just a champion in the ring, he's a fighter for those he loves. Fans continue to celebrate him, with one viral comment summing it up. "Mess with Tyson, and you'll learn real fast why he's called the baddest man on the planet." The event may fade from headlines, but the message remains. Protect your own, stand your ground, and never pictures from Tyson's peers. Fellow athletes, boxers, and celebrities react to the incident, many expressing support for Tyson's actions. Evander Holyfield, Tyson's former rival, laughs in an interview. "Man, you gotta be crazy to mess with Mike's kid. That's just stupid." Floyd Mayweather posts on social media, "Respect to the champ. Family comes first." Joe Rogan, a longtime fight analyst, discusses it on his podcast, saying, "Those bikers had no idea who they were messing with. Tyson still moves like a beast." Dana White, UFC president, comments, "If Mike was a UFC fighter today, that would have been the fastest knockout in history." Shaquille O'Neal, a close friend of Tyson, jokes, "If that was me, I'd be running before he even stood up." Lennox Lewis, another former rival, adds, Mike did what any father would do. The difference is, he's Mike Tyson. Even younger fighters like Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis share reactions, with Davis tweeting, "Tyson still got hands. Don't play with that man." Some actors and musicians also chime in, with Snoop Dogg humorously saying, "They wanted smoke, and Tyson gave them the whole fire." The overwhelming response from the sports and entertainment world solidifies one truth: Tyson is still respected. And how the bikers respond. After the incident, the bikers face public humiliation as videos of their defeat continue to circulate online. Many members of the biker gang try to distance themselves, with some even leaving the group out of embarrassment. The ringleader, who set Tyson's daughter's hair on fire, attempts to downplay the event, claiming, "We were just messing around." However, his injuries, a broken jaw and several bruised ribs, tell a different story. A few bikers try to shift blame, saying Tyson overreacted, but public opinion overwhelmingly sides with him. One biker, speaking anonymously, admits, "We had no idea he was there. If we did, we wouldn't have done that stupid sh." Some members reportedly try to negotiate lighter sentences, but the video evidence destroys any chance of avoiding punishment. Facing legal trouble, the group loses credibility, and their reputation in the biker community plummets. Online, memes mock their mistake, with captions like, "When you play stupid games, you win Mike Tyson punches." Ultimately, the bikers learn a hard lesson. Tyson's daughter speaks out. After some time has passed, Mike Tyson's daughter finally shares her thoughts on the terrifying incident. In a brief interview, she admits, "I was scared at first, but I knew my dad would protect me." She describes the moment her hair was set on fire, saying, "I didn't understand why they did it. It wasn't funny. It was just cruel." When asked about her father's reaction, she smiles and says, "That's just my dad. He's always going to stand up for me." She expresses gratitude for the outpouring of love and support from people around the world. Many fans call her Tyson's toughest opponent, joking that she's the only person who can truly make him soft. Inspired by the experience, she starts learning self-defense and boxing, training with her father in their private gym. Tyson proudly shares a video of her hitting the punching bag, captioning it, "She's learning from the best." The incident strengthens their bond, making her more confident and resilient. Looking back, she says, "It was scary, but I know now I have the best bodyguard in the world." Would you like to continue? Incident gaining legendary status, talks emerge about turning it into a documentary or film. Major streaming platforms like Netflix, HBO, and Amazon Prime express interest in producing a docuseries on the event. Tyson himself jokes about it on social media. "Who should play me in the movie? I vote for me." Film studios consider different approaches. A documentary featuring real footage, interviews, and expert analysis. A Hollywood action drama with a star actor portraying Tyson in a gripping reenactment. Directors envision intense fight scenes, dramatic slow motion moments, and a powerful father-daughter bond. Fan suggestions for casting flood social media. Mike Tyson playing himself in a biopic. Idris Elba or Jamie Foxx as a younger Tyson. Zendaya or Storm Reed as his daughter. Tyson, when asked about a potential film, laughs and says, "Man, I've lived it already. But if the story helps people, why not?" If made, the film could serve as a powerful message on fatherhood, resilience, and knowing when to stand your ground. Whether it's a documentary or a full-blown action movie, one thing is certain: Tyson's legacy just got even. Following the incident's massive public interest, Tyson considers adding a new chapter to his memoir, detailing the event. His previous book, Undisputed Truth, gave insight into his life, but this chapter would highlight his evolution as a fighter, father, and protector. The chapter, tentatively titled Unleashed: A Father's Fury, would describe the peaceful day before the chaos, the moment he saw his daughter in danger, and how his instincts took over. His thoughts during the confrontation, and how his years of training kicked in. The aftermath, including media reaction, legal outcomes, and personal reflections. Tyson states, "I've been in a lot of fights, but this one was different. It wasn't for a title, it was for my family." Publishers express immediate interest, knowing the story would sell millions of copies. Some suggest an entire book dedicated to Tyson's journey as a father, sharing lessons on discipline, respect, and protecting loved ones. Fans eagerly await an announcement, with many commenting, Tyson's life is wilder than any movie. We need this book. If published, the book would serve as both a thrilling real life story and a motivational guide for parents and fighters alike. Whether through books, films, or interviews, the message remains the same. Tyson's legacy isn't just about boxing, but about standing up for what matters most. With time passes, the incident remains a defining moment in Tyson's post boxing life, proving that his fighting spirit never faded. Looking back, Tyson reflects on the event with a mix of intensity and wisdom, saying, I didn't fight for fame, money, or titles that day. I fought for my daughter. He acknowledges that violence isn't the ideal solution, but sometimes you don't get to choose how you defend your loved ones. The world sees a different side of Tyson, not just the ferocious fighter, but the dedicated father who would do anything to protect his child. His daughter, now older, understands the weight of that day, calling it a moment I'll never forget. The story lives on as a powerful lesson on respect, self-defense, and knowing when to stand your ground. Tyson, now more at peace, states, I've spent my life fighting, but the most important fights are the ones outside the ring. Fans, fighters, and fathers alike see the incident as a symbol of strength, responsibility, and love. Whether in books, documentaries, or word of mouth, the story becomes another legendary chapter in the life of Iron Mike. And through it all, one truth remains: never mess with Mike Tyson or his family.